Hi My Crafties, it's Tree. I hope you're having a good and crafty day. I'm here with my project share for the monthly open collab. It's called Finally Crafting It, and it's co-hosted by Cathy's Creative Crafts and More, and myself. We do this every third Wednesday of the month, and we're using up those products, those supplies that we had every intention when we bought them or were gifted, and never ever got around to using, or we haven't finished them up. So this is the time to do it. Those paper pads, those dies, SVG files, punches, embellishments, die cuts, you name it, it goes. Ribbons. If you got something that you're hanging on to, you thought you were going to use it, a gift bag, whatever, it's time. All our craft rooms are filled to capacity. It's time to do something with them and move on in life. So, hi Cathy. Cathy, thanks for joining in with me and participating. You're always a great co-host. I want to thank each and every one of you who have come on today to watch this video. I hope that you like it and that you will give this video a thumbs up and a friendly comment below. If you're new here, thank you and welcome. Please also like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave a friendly comment below. It all helps me out, and Lord knows I need help. I might add with more things than just crafting. Okay, so I am ticking off a lot of lists here. All right, so one, you have those sequins that people give you, and what I learned from my dear friend Lasagna at Miss Doll's Handmade Creates is that I keep them in a jar, and I fit as if they have pink in them or teal in them, if they have gold in them, I put them in that jar and I just keep mixing them up. For those of you who struggle with, I can't make a pretty sequin mix, that's the way to do it. Just add it. So you might end up with some Christmas, you might end up with some Valentine's Day, but you know what? We crafters, we use everything all the time. But that's how I got this. So I emptied my jar, almost. I'll show you. I'll put you on pause. So this is my jar. It's not very big. And I got this from Costco. They had a little dessert in here, and I just kept it. Some of them are little mugs. They had tiramisu, I think, in it. So anyway, we're moving on. All right. So once upon a time ago, I used to shop at Tuesday morning, back when it was there. Now it's not. I think right off the bat, I started watching your videos, and you guys were doing things with embellishment boxes, and I saw this and I thought it looked like an embellishment box, and I thought it was really cute, so I bought it. I'm not a big button person. I didn't know what to do with seed beads, but the sequin mix got me, and the little pink beads, and you know what, it sat here. I might have pulled a couple buttons from here once in a while, but not the sequins. I did add some of the sequins to the sequin mix, so it was contributed. Definitely did not use any of these seed beads. For my bonus, I did drop this, and it totally opened up back here. The whole lid came off, and that was back in the day. So I had a little head start on that, emptying it out. But I also got in that KS Craft, the craft bag tote. I don't know what it's called, but I will have it linked in the description box below. I had this from Amazon, and I'm going to tell you, it's not what I thought it was, but I think it's still cute. After you make it, you have to make it. And it's sat around here. Guys, I bought this in 2022. That's 3 years ago, and I still hadn't used it. I looked at my Amazon, orders, and I had to go back and scroll and scroll and scroll, and I'm like, really? 2022? I thought it was, just like last year. But no, it wasn't last year. It was in 2022. So I finally am crafting it. Finally crafting it. Oh dear. Okay, so I also have this from Tonic Studio. Beautiful die. Now I have made this before. I made one of the shorter mid-size, what are they calling these? Spools? I don't know. Anyway, I made one and it turned out beautiful. I did it for Christmas for my friend who didn't want any Christmas gifts, so I told her it was her Christmas card, and it turned out beautiful and I loved it. And it also came with the paper pad, and I had apparently bought a paper pad kit, so I have extras, which is really good because, you know, you need extras. So there's a lot of dies in here, and the instructions are in here. Oh, so cute. Look at the butterfly, the safety pins. There's 2 safety pins. There's a closed one, an open one. There's the mannequin, buttons. I hope I'm in frame. There's sewing machine. There's decorative stitches. There's sentiments, hearts. There's a banner and a sign, scissors. It says sew craft and made with love. Yes, made with love. There's a thimble and lace trim and a hanger, and then pieces and elements. Oh, a rolled rose to make the box itself, the container. I hope all that was in frame. But it is gorgeous. If you like sewing things, look, it's got 3 different flowers and leaves. Very versatile. A lot of things you can do with this. And then there's this right here. And this gives you that part that you fold on here, and it like this. So you glue one side to one thing and you glue one side to the top, and then you can have the ability to join 2 pieces and have that. So that's what I used that for. Very versatile. I cut that, and we're going to move on. I need a drink of water. Okay. Okay. So where was I? Oh yes. So sometimes when I have a new die, I just want to see what it will create as is. So I created the flat. This is how it's meant to be. And there's so that's this. And then all the elements inside, the safety pins, the pin, the needle, the spool, the scissors, those are all from the Tonic Studio die set. I'm sorry, I'm struggling with a tickle in my throat. So, and I'm still scratchy. We're just going to move on because I need to. So it has all the little pockets and the trim, and I used the papers from that Tonic Studio kit, and then some. This is a glitter paper pad from Michael's. So I was going to make everything so that it could come out and go in, and the safety pins will come out and go in. But then I needed that scissor to stay put, and I needed this to stay put, and I needed this to stay put. So those got glued down. It's so cute. I love how it turned out. I love how it looks. It just met all my expectations. This did not. So I really like it when die companies add images to their die package so you can see what it looks like, you know what it is. But I get it, it costs more money, and all of us can go look online for inspiration, right? Right. Okay, except for me. So my thought was I wanted the Cathy to be 3D, and that's where this came in. I went ahead and I put it along the bottom here and up the sides, and I cut out 2 sides. Now once I glued it down, I realized I was hanging over the bit, so it's more wonky than straight, but it still serves the purpose, and it's really cute. So I made another needle and another scissor, and then the spool of thread. Now these all will come out, but I also thought, well, it would be really cute to include things to stick in here, even if it's just that. Oh, and in the Tonic Studio kit die set, they had the mannequin. I'm not a big fan of mannequins. I mean, I like them for the purpose of sewing, but I never know what to do with them as an embellishment. So anyway, I made one, and I took their little flowers, and this is all 3 sizes in 3 different colors: a light pink, a dark peachy pink, and the glitter. And I put stickles in the center, and then for dimension, I put a little Tonic Studio Gold drop down on top of that after it dried. Yes, I managed to let it dry. I did decorate the back with just the solid cardstock. And I wish I would have cut another one in the gold bit since I put this on the back. I really thought I should have done the back of that. But anyway, we didn't. I'm just making sure everything, it looked kind of out of focus. I have to get up on my tippy toes to see. All right, so then I made the sewing machine. It turned out so cute. Now I've seen people put thread, like you put a little bit of thread on the back and then sandwich it, like embroidery floss or maybe even thread. I don't know. Hold on one moment. Okay, just checking on my dog. And oh, I made something else. Here we go. So back when we had our first what was it called, the Christmas beach swap, I made these itty bitty teeny tiny fancy rosettes. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And then I covered them up. So I took this embellishment kit and some of the buttons and I put them on here, and I thought that wasn't enough, and I only have 2 buttons on each one. I really liked the 3, but it wasn't fitting. It was getting really bulky, so I decided to go and put the glossy accents across the top and sprinkle the seed beads on. Then I found little sentiments that I put on there. Oh, and I have my gauze from Hobby Lobby in the his and her section, and I stuffed a couple of these sequins in here for glitter and shine. Now they're on here with a little glue dot, and I'm pretty sure I got all the extra seed beads off that were flying all over the place. So I thought I'd put them in a little packet, but that's holographic, so I'm not going to show that on camera, even though I just did. And that will eventually go in here. Ayo. And then this will be like a little mini gift of whatever. Happy Mail. There we go. Along with the sequin mix. And let's see if I can mail this and make someone happy. The trick is, Tree has to mail it. All right, so I have lots of challenges. Maybe that will be one of my Finally Crafting It's, is actually getting some mail out. Does that count? It's not really crafting. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off here and say I hope you have a good and crafty day. I hope to see you in my next video, and go ahead and hit that hashtag Finally Crafting It and see what everybody else is up to, and I will catch my next video. Until then, God bless you and yours. Bye for now.